Hi there, so this is post-editing me after the fact for the 10K writing challenge. So in case you're watching this video and you just want to know how long did it take you to write 10,000 words, and when did you start writing, and when did you end up finishing writing for the day during the 10K writing challenge, that's what I'm here for. So I actually woke up really late when I did the 10K rating challenge. I didn't wake up until about 1 p.m. or a little bit before 1 p.m. and I started writing around like 1:15 or so. And I finished writing, so I hit 10K words at around 9:30 p.m. So it was eight and a half hours in total, but not all of that time was spent writing. And I'm going to actually look at my dashboard so I can tell you exactly how many minutes I spent actively writing. So let's take a look here. So let's go to the 11th. Come on, computer. So if you use For the Words, it will track both your word count for the day and the time spent writing. So it looks like I spent a little bit more time actively writing than I did last time. So last time when I did the 10K writing challenge, it took me about 4.5 hours. This time it took me 4 hours and 52 minutes of active writing time. So it looks like I managed about roughly 2,000 words per hour, on sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Most of what I did was 15-minute sprints, although I did do an occasional 1-hour sprint, and towards the end when I was just trying to get it done, I did one sprint of about 1.5 hours, 2 hours long. But that's all I have for you there. And let's continue with the video. Alright, so I'm starting my next sprint. I could not figure out how to get the webcam to work again, so I'm going to try after this sprint when I have a little bit more time. So I'm going to just continue working on my Enchantress story, and then after I'm going to bother my brother to help me figure out how this webcam works since it's his. Alright, let's get started. So as you can tell, I have officially figured out my webcam, although I'm still kind of figuring out where I should put it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just set it down while I'm doing my writing. Lady says hi while I'm doing my writing sprints. Lady, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Hi. Yes. Okay, bye, baby. Baby, come here. Hi, cutie, bye. Hi, little cutie. Are you going to keep Julia company while she does her writing today? Yes, maybe? No? Bye! I know, you're so excited. Okay. So I didn't realize I didn't have the video on, but I'm at about 1,375 words so far. It's 2:17. I'm going to take a quick break and come right back to writing. I'm going to keep going until I get to 2,000 words. I'm going to put this down so I can write. And I'm at 1,653 words, and I'm going to see if I can try to make this a little bit more comfortable for myself here while I write by like adjusting things. Okay, here we go. I'm about 2,500 words into this chapter, and I've been writing it for about a couple hours. Ooh, I need to go grab my computer charger, or my charger. Let's do that. Okay. And yes, I do work best and am most comfortable writing in bed. I don't know why. Let me try to move this camera. Alright, so back to writing. I've got about 600 words and then I'm going to take a break. Because I'm at 1,653 words, and then after I do these 600 words, I'm probably going to need a short break. I'll go on a walk or something for a bit. Had a bit of a snack break with a little meringue, but now we're back to working. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close the door so you don't hear the outside noise. It is now 2:44 and I'm 8 words away from 2,000. Get rid of some of that extra noise going on right now. Okay. Going to go for a bit of a walk run. We'll see how the weather holds up because it's looking a bit muggy. But I'm going to attempt to do some sort of running. Hopefully that means there won't be too many people out because I'm one of the high risk people. So trying to avoid contact with other people. But people want to come and say hi to me, and I'm like, yeah, it looks like it's probably going to rain any second, but I'm going to try to get at least a good 10-minute run in, if not maybe a little bit more. It's not great, but it's better than nothing, and I needed some time to kind of clear my head before I do my next round of writing sprints. I might also get myself a snack and some tea in the meantime, because I need some caffeine. But yeah, so I'm going. But you can kind of see, if you look up, the sky not looking great. But that's Florida weather for you. Sunshine State, but not very sunny. Okay, just let me go. Our park is closed, but our walking path is still open, which is nice, so I'm going to be able to run here.
pretty deserted right now. I see like one person. So I did my first little sprint. I'm kind of doing like walking, running. So I do little running sprints and then fast walking. And I'm out of shape, so if I'm out of breath, I apologize. So I'm trying to kind of stay somewhat in shape despite the fact that all the gyms are closed. So I'm going to do walking until I get back to the beginning of the loop, and then I run for a little bit, and then I fast walk, and then I run. And I'm going to see how long I can do this before it pours down rain on me, because as you can probably tell from the clouds, it's looking a bit stormy. So I'm going to run, and then I will come back to you after my run. So I'm a bit sweaty, just finished working out, so now I'm going to take a shower and get back to writing. It's about 4:20 right now, so I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more writing done before dinner. So I'm back. As you can probably tell, I have freshly showered and changed and finished my workout. So I'm going to get back to writing. It's about 4:43 and I am nowhere near my goal for 10,000 words. So I'm really going to try to kick it into high gear before dinner. I'm going to switch back now to the webcam so you can kind of just see me writing. I'm going to be working on my political satire story, which I'm not going to say the name since it won't be under my name. I'm a teacher. It'll be under my pen name because I don't want people to know about my political satire story. At least no one that I know professionally. So I'm going to get back to that. So now I'm going to start writing. Let's go ahead and do the political satire story first. It's 5:33 and I'm back. Current word count is 3,700. I'm going to try to get another 1,400 words done before dinner. And then I'll have dinner, and then I'm going to write some more words. Alright, here we go. So I'm not quite where I was hoping to be right now. It's 7:17. I just had food. So I just had dinner and now I'm coming back to my writing. I am using For the Words again. So if you look, I have a little quest here. Whoops.
I have a little quest here, so I'm going to use this as kind of like a way to judge if I'm ready for another break. So I'm going to try to complete this whole thing, and then I will take a short break, and then I'm going to try to finish for the night because I still need to do lesson plans, so I would like to ideally be done writing around like 10, maybe 10:30. That'll give me about an hour and a half to work on my lesson plans. Okay, cool. So, if I follow like this, I should be, I think, done for the day by the time I finish this little quest that I'm doing. So that's cool. Come on. For some reason my internet is moving super slow at this current point in time. And I don't know why. I think I'm going to work on Belladonna Was Betrayed because I would really like to get it ready for publication shortly after I release the second book in the series, and I plan to release the second book in the series like in July, August of this year. So I want to get this first draft done by July, August, so that way I have plenty of time to edit it. Okay. Let's get writing. Okay. So, for whatever reason, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, and my internet has slowed down to a crawl. I moved to this room to get better internet, but now I'm not quite sure what to do. I might have to break out the Ethernet cord in a bit. We'll see what happens. I'm going to continue trying to write under these conditions, and we'll see what happens. Because I'm using For the Words, which is online, so if the internet gets too slow, I'm going to have to kind of switch up where I'm sitting. But I'll give it a try. I want to at least hit 6,000 before I move. So, we're going to try. About halfway done with my little quest, so I'm going to finish off this little monster that I'm fighting right now, and then I think I'm going to take a bit of a break and come back. Alright, it is 8:18 and I'm at 7,129 words. I think after this break I'm probably going to switch projects again. I'm at about, for this project, Belladonna Is Betrayed, I'm at, come on, hold on. Computer is being slow again. No, I'm at more than that. Here we go. 11,986 words. So I might try to make it an even 12,000, and then I'm gonna move on to like a different project. I will probably work on Rise of the Half-Breeds because I'm really enjoying working with that story. So I'm back. It's about 8:40 right now. I watched a little bit of that 70s show, had some ice cream. I'm still at about 7,200 words, so I'm going to try to get done or get to around 9,000 before I take my next break. Alright, so here we go. Now we are ready to work on, I think I'm going to work on Belladonna is Betrayed a little bit more because I just would like to get further along than I am in this project. I'm still only about 11,000 words in, and my goal was to just really further this project a bit more. So if I can hit like 12,000, 12,500, that would be great. So apparently the squirrel's name is Mochi because I was trying to think of a name and I thought of food, Japanese food. So now his name is Mochi. I'm just gonna leave it for now, and if I decide I want to change it later, I'll change it. Okay. I also need to decide if this is going to be third person or first person because I think I started it in third person, but now I'm kind of writing it in first person, but both the first and second book are third person omniscient, so I don't know if I should do the third one, my prequel, in first person. That might be a little weird, so I'm probably going to have to change it, but for now I'm just going to roll with it because it's a 0 draft. Alright, I hit 10,000 words, yay! It's 9:36 and I have hit my goal. I'm super happy. So I'm going to sign off for now. I mostly ended up doing this in like, I'm gonna switch cameras, but I hit 10,000 words and basically here's where I'm at with all of my projects. So I'm gonna refresh so you can see how many words I got to this. So hold on. I am refreshing the page because it still has my old word count. And it should have my new word count. I'm at 13,999 words. I'm going to write one more word because that bothers me. Where is it? Here we go. There you go. So I got to one of like the main climax things, which is where Belladonna and Nightshade are in the forest. They're having like a date, and the humans attack. So that's kind of where I left it off. I'm at around 14,000 words for this one, which is pretty good considering before today I was at like maybe 7,000 or 8,000 words. For this one, I was at about 10,000, and now I've hit 12,452. And then for this one, which was my third project that I worked on, I was at about 12,000, and now I'm at about 15,631 words. So I managed to work and get a pretty decent amount done on each project, but that's pretty much it for me. That's about where we are right now. So I'm going to kind of just leave it at that, and I'm going to close everything out now. But I mostly did in the morning when I woke up, I did about a 1 hour sprint then, and by morning I mean afternoon, because I didn't wake up today until about 1 p.m. So just so you know, if you want to do this 10,000 words, if you can write fairly fast, you can still do it because it's 9:30 and I made it. I did it. It wasn't fun. It wasn't easy, but I did it. It was fun in the beginning. It's usually the last like 3,000 words where it kind of gets you. But I managed to hit my word count goal. I started at 1. I did about an hour and a half or so and got my first couple thousand words done in the very beginning, like when I first woke up. So I would recommend starting early, like whenever you wake up. Try to do as much as you can in the beginning and then start taking breaks. Because if you try to do just like a little bit and then a break and a little bit and a break, it might work for you, but for me it doesn't. Like I need to do the bulk of the work in the beginning, and then at the end I start kind of slowing down a bit. So that's all I have for me, but I made it to 10,000. I'm pretty proud of myself. Now I'm going to start getting ready for my interview, which is tomorrow. So I'm going to leave you on that. Bye for now. If you liked my video about the 10K writing challenge, you can go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to my channel to receive more videos like this.